What's up, guys? I am back with another video, and today I wanted to do a reaction to Earn Your Leisure. There was a clip that came up in my timeline, and I wanted to respond to it. I was going to bring it up on the video, but I was like, let me not do that because I don't want a copyright claim. So I'm going to just briefly go over what they were talking about. And it was should we go to college or should we not go to college? And then to give more context, they were breaking down the statistics of, excuse me, of, let me blow this candle out. Sorry, y'all, because sometimes candle and smell and all that gets me. Anyways, they were talking about should we go to college, should we not go to college? And I want to know y'all's thoughts. Like, what do y'all feel about this? Should we go to college? Should we not go to college? What is happening in this new era? Like, is that system still, does it still work? And they was breaking down the statistics, and I kind of want to bring some of these up because I don't have a lot of time, but they kind of went over briefly the percentage of people in America per se that don't have a college degree. Uh, and I want to bring that number up. Don't have. Okay. So it says 62% of Americans do not have a college degree. Approximately two-thirds of the US population aged 25 and older do not hold a college degree. And this is from the US Census, and it's in other reliable sources. And then let's see the percentage of people that do have a college degree or to college education is roughly 38%. And they said this is based off of age 25 and older. And so they were going over the median of what people make when they don't have a degree and what people make when they do have a degree. I kind of have my own thoughts because obviously I did not finish college, but I did embark on taking a stab at entrepreneurship. And there is money out here, y'all, for you to make whether you have a degree or not. Now, the what I was waiting for them to put emphasis on was how do you maneuver, which I have a video yesterday that I uploaded that's about that. If you're trying to make waves in this new era, um, that will help you because I break it down. But let me just see what the median of people that don't have a degree make. So the average salary with no degree is around 42,000 per year. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. Let's see when you have a degree what um the median is. Okay. So the median for bachelor's is 77,636 per year. That's the median in the United States. Associate's degree is lower, master's degree could be higher. Um, and they say professional degree. So, okay, it varies, right? Because, you know, it all boils down to the skills for me. And they did not talk about this. I truly believe that people should implement their skills, working on their skills, finding out what their skills are, really searching from within, and so that they can know what to put out. Because when you go to college, which I have experience going to, they don't really hone in on the soft skills that I was referring to with my interview with Erica Etienne and what I put out yesterday. They don't really go over those soft skills, or it's not enough time to train you on all the soft skills that you need, like communication, uh, creativity, all these things that people deem as okay, I'll put this on the back burner until I, get my degree, until a certain time period in my life. And the hard skills is really what college hones in on. So that's like your analytical side, like your analysis, your data, your like very straightforward type of things that you will have to know on a job. And it depends on what degree you get. If you went into college like with a degree that I was going to get, mass communications and a minor in business, you have to take classes that go with communication, creativity, but you don't get to those classes until like your last years, like your junior year and your senior year. You might have to take basic classes. I think everybody takes that still. You take the basic classes that you need, and then you finally get into like your field of things. And so when you're in college, they're not directly telling you, like, work on your skills. They're more so telling you this is what your industry will consist of. This is what you'll have to compete against. Sometimes they don't even say that at all. Sometimes you're at college and you are just taking the classes and you're like, okay, I'm hoping for a job when I get out. If you have parents that will teach you the skills and they're talking to you while you're going to college, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be in a better position because you're going to know that you need to intern somewhere. You're going to know that you need to, get to the point of knowing how to do both hard skills and knowing how to do soft skills. And I really wish they would have like went over that a little bit more because they're not a formal show like Oprah. They're this is like a comfortable space that people can come and learn about the economic forecast and other industries. So I just really was like kind of weirded out that they didn't go into that. But that's not my show. God bless them. And I kind of fell back from watching them anyway. But I do think sometimes they do hit spot on certain topics. But they were kind of battling because one of the hosts they were talking about how if you don't have a college degree, like you don't have no skills. And the other two was kind of like, how do you say that? Because that's not really accurate. And he was kind of trying to say the people that don't go to school, they're like bad off. And I get what he's saying from statistic wise. We don't know who they're picking this up from. But at the same time, I know a lot of adults ahead of me that are like retired now, they didn't go to college. They bought their home, they had a nice life, they went on vacations. They didn't go to college though. My own father didn't go to college because he went to the army. And that's another point that they should have brought up. Like, people go to the Army, they go to the Navy, they go to the Air Force, and then they also get their college degree while they're going into that. And I don't really hear too many people talk about that. Maybe my audience will help me and comment below what they do now when they onboard you for things like the Army or um, the Marines or anything. Do they have that option anymore to go to college and pay for it? Because a lot of family members that I have, friends, they had those options where they'll pay for their college. So that's something to take into account too. We might not have these incentives in place, and that may be why people are not going to college. Everyone's not going to get a scholarship. Um, they don't have affirmative action no more. They don't have these things set in place. So it does concern people. And I think people just have to start like knowing and admitting that this is a new wave of how people's minds are open to other non-traditional ways of getting money. So they just have to accept that and go on. And if people want to go to college, that is not a bad thing. If they don't want to go to college, at least the least that y'all can do or I could do, even for my audience, is put them into the position to know like you're going to still have to work. You're still going to have to get up. You're going to still have to get connected with people. You're going to still have to, if not grind harder than the people that do have degrees and went to school with people and have professors and they have that pool to tap into. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to step like one foot ahead of each other and go out there and network, go get acquainted with your chamber wherever you live, go see what events they have for you to network, and you got to pound the pavement. So either way, it's not going to be an easy route. Like you're going to have to put the work in. But I do feel sometimes that people don't know themselves enough and they just follow what everyone else is doing. And then they look back and they're like, well, I didn't even want to do this. I didn't even want to go into nursing, or I didn't even want to go into, um, even with journalism, like they might be like, I didn't even want to do that. I wanted to do something else. But I'm telling y'all, look from within and figure out what you're good at. I put the worksheet in my description video yesterday, and I'll put it again in this video. There's a map, a simple map that you can map out what industries have I been a part of that I was skilled enough to be in without having a degree. Because you probably have something that you was involved with and you're like, what? How did I get here? That simple worksheet is going to help you just see a visual of what industries you've been a part of, what skills do you have, and how can you implement this in your future? Because let's keep it a buck. Things are changing. You might have to, depending on your industry, you might have to become a contractor. You might have to become a LLC consulting firm. You might have to, because what you have, it might be just not there yet. It might not be a thing where the industry is, embrace it to a point where it is a 9 to 5. And honestly, a lot of the jobs, if you, let's say, if you have like, if you do have a consulting firm, and let's say multiple campuses of hospitals need what you have, or multiple campuses of schools need what you have, you're gonna be like traveling. Like this has been done before, so I don't want you to think I'm saying it's never been done before. But that's what these companies and everything is going to look towards more. They're going to look towards bringing someone in contract wise for a short period of time, and then they go on their way because that's saving them money. Having you in the seat 9 to 5, and let's say you don't like your thing is not full for the full year, what they'll try to do is they might try to make you do something else that's not what you intended for. You might have work thrown on you that's not even your skill set. So just think about and lay out what direction you want to go in your future, because whether you go to college or not is going to be work. You got to put the work in. You have to put the work in mentally, spiritually, physically. It's not a game right now. So I wanted to respond to that. I'll put the link in the comments or the description of what video I'm referring to. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Is college still a thing? Is it not a thing? I think honestly we need both. Everything. I don't want a doctor, a lawyer, or anybody like of that stature not going to college. But that's just me. So I will talk to y'all later. I have another video that's coming out, so I hope you stay tuned for that too. Like and subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on TikTok, Kristen Nicole Man, and on Instagram under Kristen Nicole Man. I would prefer TikTok because I put more of my stuff on there. But I will talk to you all soon. Have a good day. Bye.